Okay, so as Kate said, I am Belle Hernandez, and I have a question for you. Who were your childhood movie heroes? Think about it. If your child grew up just seeing images of themselves as gardeners, dishwashers, narcos, or criminals, what do you think they would aspire to be when they grow up? Today, 18.5% of Americans are misrepresented and ignored. That's 61 million people who are invisible in the entertainment and news industry. My company has been working passionately since 1992 to change that narrative and to make Latinos visible without stereotyping. As you can see here, Latin Heat is the only English media platform that covers the entertainment industry with a focus on U.S. Latino talent, both in front and behind the camera. And as you can see here, we are the only insider and inclusive competitor. And we are proudly serving the neglected market that generates $1.7 trillion in annual GDP. Our website and streaming platform are already serving this audience. With 365 plus visits per month, that is just the beginning. We generate revenue through digital ads, syndication, and events, all total. And with a $250,000 investment, we can take Latin Heat to the next level and continue to spotlight the ever-increasing number of Latinx talent in entertainment. What are we going to use the $250,000 investment on? We're going to use it to update our website, to update our streaming platform. We're going to use it for branding and marketing so we can bring more views and more people to our website. We're going to use it for more writers to create more stories and therefore also expand more of our content through our syndications. And in 3 years, we feel we could triple our income, our revenue. So you may be familiar with some of these stars here, but what we want to do is we want you to think about all of the talent that doesn't get the press, the ones that we will help, that Latin Heat will elevate their presence. There's a lot, and it's a lot coming, and there's more shows, and there's more content that is happening, and they need exposure. So this is our team who's been working very hard to make this happen. We work with a lot of freelancers as well for now. And we have some wonderful advisors. Robert Dowling, who is the former publisher of The Hollywood Reporter, who's been a mentor and a friend for a while. Sal Rodas, who's the chief tech officer for Satori. And Kirk Whistler, who is one of the gentlemen who has increased the presence of Latino media in the country. So we hope that you can, if you have any questions, I'm here to answer any questions. And I know that Kate does have a question. Right, Kate?
I do. Hi, Belle. Thank you for popping in. Just a quick note on this for anybody who is putting requests or anything in the chat. It isn't guaranteed that we'll get to them. This is, again, unlike our normal pitch sessions. For some of you regulars, please do go and request that intro of Belle. She'll be happy to send anything along. That would be great. And Belle, can you spend a little bit of time talking to me about how you felt this hole in the market and came out with this particular product in order to put it out to the market?
Well, it was a while back. I transitioned over from being an actress into being a publisher. And it was precisely because we were tired of not having any press or not being allowed to participate in a lot of the films and TV because we were just ignored, like, I said in the presentation. So I went into that space And we made an impact with Latin Heat. I mean, I was called the godmother of Latino Hollywood because I know a lot of and have relationships with a lot of the talent. And that's precisely what we had when we started our publication, which we printed for 13 years, is that we had those connections. We knew the talent and we had access, and then we started putting out the talent, and the other trades started picking up on some of the talent. And so that's how I got into this business. And that was over 27 years ago. And you would think that in that time that there would have been more leaps and bounds made by this community. But the lack of understanding the market, the lack of understanding that we are a powerful market, with the GDP that I mentioned, and also the fact that we are the largest growing minority. I mean, there is a lot of potential here, and a lot of potential for growth that we are unable to do because we need the monies to scale. So that is basically, I hope I answered your question, but that's where the idea.
Belle, thank you so much.
You're welcome.